This is the companion video to the Be Credible textbook on accessing and reading an IBISWorld industry report. IBISWorld is available through the KU libraries under the Articles and Databases link. Since it starts with an I, that's the letter we go to in the alphabetical index. It's the first link that comes up under I. Because I am off campus, I need to log in with my KU credentials. If I was on campus, I wouldn't be prompted for my KU ID. Once I'm in IBISWorld, I can use the general search field, but the results there can be a little hit or miss. Let's come back to this search field towards the end of the video. What I prefer to do is click on the U.S. Industry Reports link underneath the Industry Research tab and browse through the industry sectors and specific industries to find the industry in which I am interested. The industries here are organized according to what's called the NAICS, which stands for North American Industry Classification System. This system was developed by the federal government to organize and track industries and the specific companies that operate within these industries. Each industry has a specific number, so it's easy to file and monitor information about each industry. It's a good exercise to familiarize yourself with this classification system and to try and figure out where the company or industry in which you're interested fits in this system. Let's say that I'm interested in pet stores. I would look under the column for retail trade, that's where all the store-related industries are grouped, and then find pet stores in the US on the list. But maybe instead, I'm interested in the producers of pet food, not pet stores. I would scroll up to the manufacturing column because pet food production consists of manufacturing pet food, and click on animal food production in the US. Each of these links leads to the IBISWorld report on that particular industry. Let's click on the animal food production in the US link and see what one of these reports looks like. The first thing you can do is click on the download button to the right and download the entire report as a PDF. This one is 39 pages long. It's probably a good idea to do this so that you have a copy to work with even when you're not online. If you prefer to work with the website, notice that there are 9 tabs along the left column. The tabs lead to a few additional links. You can work your way through all of these tabs. Each one of them contains specific information about the industry. All of this information is the same as the information contained in the PDF. It's just organized differently. One place that's helpful in finding further sources of information is this section under the first tab called Additional Resources. This is where the report lists nonprofits that are associated with this industry. In the case of the animal food production industry, the nonprofit trade associations are the Pet Food Institute and the American Feed Industry Association. If you have a hard time figuring out your industry, go back to the initial search field and type in the name of a big company that operates in this industry. Let's say that I'm still interested in pet food manufacturers and I remember that a big pet food brand is Purina. Typing Purina in the search box yields 7 results. The industry report I just looked at, and 4 industry reports that don't seem that related to what I'm interested in, like farm supplies and global respiratory ventilators. And note the pet store industry report doesn't even come up in these results. This is what I meant at the beginning when I said that using this search can be a little hit or miss. You may not get all the reports that are related to your industry, and you might get other reports that are totally unrelated to what you're interested in. Each of these links will lead me to the now familiar IBISWorld report layout on that particular industry. And that's how you search and read market research from IBISWorld. Remember that this tutorial was filmed in July of 2020. Because of how often market research is updated, your results and findings may be different from mine by the time you view this video. But regardless of when you are viewing this, I wish you happy learning about your industries.